And welcome to another one of my top tens, another clip poll. And today I'm going to continue what I've been doing over the last couple of months is doing clip in the decades and my favorite singles from each of them decades. And I'm going to do this slightly different. This is the 2000s, so I've kind of gone from 2000 to 2019. Actually 2001 because Cliff took a sabbatical, as some fans will remember, in 2000, so he didn't release any material at all. So this is 2001 to 2019. And I put the two decades together because singles are kind of slowed down. Cliff has been concentrating on albums like Soulicious and Two's Company and Bold as Brass and the rock and roll stuff. And so the singles have kind of slowed down. But there was a few singles released. So here's my top 10 of singles from the Naughties. So number 10 I have Somewhere Over the Rainbow, What a Wonderful World, which came from the Wanted album in 2001. And yeah, I mentioned this song before. It was in my poll top 10 Cliff covers, and yeah, I mentioned in that it came from Meet Joe Black, the Brad Pitt movie, the 90s movie starring Brad Pitt. And there was a version in that done by an Hawaiian guy. I'm not going to try and mention the guy's name again because I wouldn't be able to pronounce his name. But he had a beautiful kind of little ukulele version of that, and Cliff covered that on his Wanted album with this single, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, What a Wonderful World, and I think it made the top 10 in 2001. So, number 10. Number 9 actually comes from the same album, Wanted, and it's my favourite song from that album, and it's Let Me Be the One, and it was written by Chris Eaton. And I remember at the time some people were saying that it's a fabulous gospel song. Now I don't know whether it's a gospel song. I've been listening to this song for nearly 20 years now, and I still can't make up my mind whether it is actual gospel song, because Chris has actually just written, besides fabulous gospel songs like Faithful One and Discovering and Doesn't Saviour's Day, he has actually written some beautiful, just straightforward love song. So I don't know. Maybe this is a straightforward love song, but I'm not sure. But it doesn't really matter. This is an absolutely beautiful song. Let Me Be the One. So, and number 8, I have Cliff's Christmas single. I think it came from 2003. Yeah, maybe 2003. 21st Century Christmas, and it was a double A side with a new version of Move It with fabulous Brian May and Brian Bennett on drums, and two cracking records. If you count the physical singles released that year, Cliff had a number 1 with this, but the official chart was counting downloads as well, so I think it's only number 2 or number 3. But this was really a number 1 if you count the actual physical singles release. So it's at number 8 in my chart, and it's 21st Century Christmas. So number 7 is a song that Cliff first sang on the Time Machine tour, and it's a song called Golden, and it's a song he had dedicated to the fans for his 50th anniversary, and it was released as a download. Didn't make the charts, unfortunately. Cliff fans don't usually download. They prefer to have physical singles. I can understand that as well. I love having the actual physical single rather than download. But yeah, as I say, it was released as a single, so it's number 7, Golden. So number 6 is a song from this fabulous album that Cliff released last November, and it's called Reborn. And yeah, it was my favourite song on the album. When I first done a kind of review on the album, I done a review on the album I think in January, but another song has become my favourite since then, which will be in this top 10. So at number 6 is Reborn. Fabulous song. At number 5 is a song from another fabulous album. The album was Something's Going On, and it's an absolutely cracking album. I'll just get the album. here's the album here, something's going on. And just an absolutely cracker of an album. Every song on this album could have been a single as far as I'm concerned. But he did release this one, and it's called What Car, which is an absolutely fantastic song. He wanted them, when he was told that he was doing the album, and he was presented with all these songwriters, he asked them to write some car songs, and they wrote a couple of them, and this is probably the best car song, probably, since Chuck Berry's No Particular Place to Go. So What Car is a number 5 for me. So number 4 is a song which I put it recently in a poll that I did of Cliff's most underrated singles. I put this as number 1 because I said in the video that I was absolutely heartbroken that this wasn't a bigger hit. I think it got in the top 40. It just scraped into the top 40. But I really think it should have been a bigger hit because it was Cliff and the Shadows back together for Singing the Blues. And it's a great record. And I still to this day, I don't know why it wasn't a bigger hit. It was a physical single, so we don't have the downloads blame on that one. So I'm still kind of baffled why it wasn't a bigger hit, but I absolutely love it. Cliff actually still sings it in concert. Singing the Blues. So, number 3 is a song that that I said Reborn was my favourite song back in November. From the Rise Up album. My favourite song now after how many months now have we got the album? About 8 months we've had the album. Is Everything That I Am. I absolutely love that song. It's my favourite song in the album. It's my favourite single released from the album. And Everything I Am, number 3. So, and number 2, I have this probably would have been number 1. Not for the number 1 song. This would have been this is my favourite song of the Naughties for a long time, and it was I Cannot Give You My Love from the Something's Going On album again, and it was written by the fantastic Barry Gibb, which is just incredible. He does backing vocals on it. I do believe it was probably one of the last recording sessions that Barry did with his brother Morris. So Morris features on this on keyboards, and it was actually one of his last recording sessions. So just an absolutely fantastic. I'd love Cliff to do a full album with Barry Gibb. People were suggesting last year when Cliff actually mentioned that he was possibly going to do an album next year or this year with Elaine Page. People were saying of all the people people were just ranting on about how they prefer him to do an album with so and so and so and so. If I had my choice, I think Cliff should do a full album with Barry Gibb because I think he's probably one of the greatest songwriters still alive today. And this is proof of that it actually works well together. They actually blend the two voices perfect together. I Cannot Give You My Love. So at number 1, the only one to beat that for me, because as I say, is probably one of my favourite Cliff singles of all time. The only one to beat that for me, it came from this album, and it was a dream come true to have Cliff and Elvis sing together. Two of my favourite singers of all time. Cliff being my favourite, Elvis being my second favourite singer of all time. Blue Suede Shoes. So Blue Suede Shoes was released as a single. It didn't chart again because I think there was a few singles released, but not enough for people to actually go out and buy it. It wasn't available in the shops. There was only a limited amount available, and so the single didn't make it into the charts, but I still absolutely love it, and it's my favourite Cliff single released from the Naughties. And so that's my top 10 from the Naughties. So I'll run through them really fast again. 10 is Somewhere Over the Rainbow. 9 is Let Me Be the One. 8 is 21st Century Christmas / Move It. 7 is Golden. 6 is Reborn. 5 is What Car. 4 is Singing the Blues. 3 is Everything That I Am. two is I Cannot Give You My Love, and one is Blue Suede Shoes with Elvis. And so that's my top 10 from the noughties. So that's all the decades covered. So I'm gonna have to think of another poll to do now. And thank you once again. And please leave your comments below if you feel inclined. And have a fantastic day.